do it. So it's kind of getting this message across to people like who don't take time out for themselves, basically.
Well, the thing is, what we have to remember, and I've had to learn this lesson, is that you are the most important thing, and your life is the most important gift that you could have. So if you're not well, you can't function. So I'm speaking from experience, and I know I'm one for, yes, I'm on this workshop, I'm going to work, straight from work, I run to a workshop, and I will have weeks where every other weekend I'm on a course. What happened? Last year, I was so ill, I went to bed and I could not breathe. I literally thought, I felt like my life was being taken away from me. I felt on the verge of death, really. It was just a runny nose, then it turned to a cough, then it turned to an infection, and then bronchitis. And the doctor was saying, if you don't get better, it could turn to pneumonia. So I had 8 days of being in bed, which I don't stay in bed, Mina. I just get up and I just go. So my advice to people who are running on empty is, don't let yourself get to a point where you can't function or you're in bed for days, because if you haven't got time for yourself, then prepare to make time to be sick. And I want to be well, so I now heed my own advice and learn from my past mistakes, and I make sure I get enough rest, because I'm somebody, I don't need a lot of sleep, so I'll sleep for 4.5, 5 hours. I'm better, I'm getting 6.5. I'm working up to 8. So it's all about realizing that you are the most important thing. Only you know what you need and when you need it, and it's okay to say no. You know, I'd love to help you with that, but I can't do it.
Yeah, it's so easy to kind of say it, but it's just my just typical example for today. I know I had to be on this show for 7 o'clock, but and my sister-in-law in to say, oh, my house alarm's going on, can you kindly shut it off? And I'm thinking to myself, by the time I reach to her house, 30 past, there'll be traffic on the way, but then it's really hard for me to say no.
Of
And
course.
of course I did it, and I had to rush back, and I'm here on time, and everything worked out okay. But I'm just giving an example. It's sometimes really hard for people to say no, not because they don't want to. It's just we are not in that habit, and we are not in that scenario sometimes to say no.
Of course, I totally understand. And in that scenario, of course, you could do it, and you wanted to do it, so you did it. But there are times when we don't really want to do it, but we think, oh God, I want to help. Do I want to help? Well, you always feel you have to say yes to things, so you say yes, but you mean no. And again, it depends on the situation, because every situation that you're asked to go and do something, you can decide, actually, this is serious. So yes, I can help with this, or actually, this isn't that serious. Does that need my hour? I need that hour to, I don't know, get more sleep. I need that hour to be with my kids. I need that hour to complete a project, to, make sure something runs to deadline, to schedule. So, I think you have to balance up, how much does this person need me? How much do I need my time?
Yes, of course. Just going back to the Reiki you do, right? I know you've trained in Usui Reiki Master level, and you was toward Angelic Reiki.
That's right.
I am really interested in the Angelic Reiki side of things. Can you be able to elaborate a bit more?
Yes, sure. Well, Usui Reiki, when you attune to the Usui Reiki, it's the attunement are, you could call, given to you or bestowed on you through the consciousness of your master. So if I am your master, attuning you to the Usui form of Reiki, however vast my consciousness or my awareness is of Reiki and the energies, is what you'll be attuned to. So it's based around the consciousness of your master. Angelic Reiki is on a pure love vibration, and when the attunements are given to you, that you're attuned by the angels and ascended masters. So your master's place during the attunement is to facilitate and hold the space. So as the master, you're actually just holding the space, and the recipient of the attunement get whatever their soul desires, needs at that time in their life whilst receiving the attunement. So it's done in a pure love vibration, which is different to Usui Reiki. And having experienced the two, the energies are profoundly different. I would say that my consciousness, my awareness is heightened with Angelic Reiki. And I know several people who have gone through the initiations and attunements with Usui Reiki, and they all say the same thing. It is hugely different in terms of the energies that come through from the angels, ascended masters, and galactic beings of light. And also with the Usui Reiki, you have to remember the symbols, and based on whatever you're treating for your clients, you have to remember the symbol to draw on your recipient. But with Angelic Reiki, the symbols are attuned to your master. So the symbols are in the master, they're placed there during the attunement. So when you're giving a healing for your clients, you don't have to remember what symbols am I drawing, because some people have said that they're dyslexic. They can't remember how to draw the symbols. So with Angelic Reiki, you don't have to remember the symbols. You are there to hold the space, and the client gets the highest healing for their highest good at that moment in time. So Angelic Reiki, I wouldn't say it's easier. I would say you're holding the space, and it's done in a pure love vibration. The client gets exactly what they need without the master having to try to remember what symbols to draw, etc.
Okay, yeah, it's quite interesting actually. I know I have had a couple of sessions with yourself, and I can really sort of relate to that, because I kind of felt quite positive after I've had those sessions with yourself, and I would recommend that to anybody who's looking to do it. So guys, if you want to connect with Carlene, her website is www.atlanteantherapies.com. Do you want to spell that out for me, Carlene?
Yes, it's www.atlanteantherapies.com. I'm very flexible. I don't believe that anyone should be turned away from having treatment because they can't afford it, because I was that person once who needed help and guidance, and people have helped me, and likewise I want to help as many people as I possibly can. So it's not just about money. My business is based around helping people find that light, find that peace and the serenity that they may be searching for, because life isn't always smooth, and I'm here to help you get to the parts of your life that you want to get to, but you might be struggling with.
Yes, of course. You make people realize they connecting spirituality to find their true purpose. Hi, can you hear me, Carlene?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, sorry. I was just saying, how can people use spirituality to find their true purpose?
Okay. I think when you are in touch with your soul, yourself, what you desire, we all know what it is we want to do, but I think a lot of the time people aren't, when I say they aren't conscious, they're not following what they're feeling. So I invite people to sit in silence, turn off the music, and just go in the silence and find out about yourself. Ask your higher self, what do I need now? And the answers that we all seek, they're all in us. A lot of the times we're looking for information in a book, at a workshop, from a friend, from our husband or girlfriend or whomever. Whatever we're searching for, it is in us, but we just, I don't know, sometimes we don't know how to find the information until we sit with our higher self and we ask for guidance from our higher self. We won't find what we're looking for. So part of what I do is getting that person to connect with their higher self through meditation. And I don't give the answers. I may look at someone and I can see where it is they want to go. I just have this knowing. Angelic Reiki, also from going on such a journey with Angelic Reiki, when I meet people, I know things about them without them even have to tell me. I sit with them and I pick up the information. So I invite them to sit and ask their higher self what it is they're searching for. And the information is all there. It is within them.
Yes, of course. I mean, what are the three things? I know we've discussed it, but I just want to share it with the others. What are the three things you suggest people do on a daily basis to kind of connect with themselves?
What are the three things I suggest they do on a daily basis? I would say to connect with yourself on a daily basis, the first thing I would recommend is, instead of jumping out of bed in a rush to jump to the shower and get on with work, sit in silence for 5-10 minutes and just be. Turn off your mobile phone, or you could say get off autopilot, turn off your mobile phone, turn off the radio, turn off the TV, sit for 5-10 minutes and just think about your intentions for the day. What do I want to get out of my day today? What is it do I have to do today? How to do my day? Because when you set your intentions for the day, you're guaranteed to have a good, productive day. That's number one. Number two, I'd say be honest, be true to yourself with what you're doing, what you have to do. And something we don't do, if you have a lot to do on a particular day and someone can help you, ask for help. Affirmations. I say affirmations every day to help me get through my day. I don't know how many people do them, but I do them. They help me. I recommend them to people, and people tell me they help them. So, yeah, so meditation, affirmations, asking for help if you need help, being true to yourself. Actually, I've given you, that's 4.
That's okay. The more the merrier. That's okay, guys. We are on a live show. If you want to drop us a message or you want to ring us in, the number to dial is 646-716-7979. We have lovely Carlene on the line, who is an mBIT coach, an NLP practitioner, and an Angelic Reiki Master and a marketing professional. So, can you talk a bit about mBIT coaching now, if you can, Carlene?
Yes. mBIT coaching. mBIT. Yes, a lot of people go mBIT. What is mBIT? Well, mBIT stands for Multiple Brain Integration Techniques, and that is where we have 3 intelligences. So, as well as our cognitive brain, our head brain, we have another brain in our heart and our gut. So there are times in our lives where we say, I have this gut feeling that, this information that I'm given is right. So your heart, how many times do we say heartfelt? I felt a deep connection in my heart. My heart aches. Your gut and your heart speak to you. Now, ancient wisdom, this information is there already, but modern day technologies and the way we have lived our lives haven't really believed that your heart and your gut is an intelligence or intelligences. This has been scientifically proven with latest findings over the last couple of years. So it's a very, very powerful tool. I use mBIT along with Angelic Reiki in a couple of sessions, and it provides clarity sometimes during the first session. I've coached a couple of people